Hey guys, Justin here. I'm in Elizabeth Quay right now at Stand E. Yes, Zone E over here. And we'll be taking the last 30 route that I have yet to take full journey. I've taken every single other route for the 30 series, and here it is, our 32, which is actually the one and only 30 route, 30 series that I have yet to take. So that's what we're gonna take today all the way to Como Melville Parade. Let's get on board. Alright, so there's the whole route right there. Very, very short route. Literally just going over to Como over there. Now if you actually just go along freaking Kwinana Freeway, you can just get there right away. But we're gonna take Vic Park Transfer, South Perth, and take down to Como over there. Now actually, if I actually wait for one more service, I can actually get a deviating trip, and that's a really stupid deviation right there. What the hell is that? But unfortunately, I don't want to wait actually for today, so I'm just gonna go and take the normal trip all the way to Como today. This is not a request, so I'm just gonna film it normally. We'll film at the front here. Alright, let's do this. Now this is actually a B7. It's an unreversed B7. Oh, Bendy coming in here. Oh, it's not Bendy. 3396 on the 980 service. Okay, so what is that one called? A gas bus just went by on the 32, 1387. So we're traveling along St. George Terrace, at least hit Vic Park Transfer real fast. Oh, red light. Alright. Now this is not really rush hours, so that's why it's not going to be too bad of a traffic, but when it's during rush hours, this is absolutely miserable. Okay, so the driver is is kind of like an Asian dude. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me with this. Alright, so a lot of people just taking the free transit zone as usual, because whatever route comes first they can just take, because it doesn't matter. All the stops are the same along St. George's Terrace and Adelaide Terrace, so that's fine. Okay, on to Adelaide Terrace and a few more stops before we hit Vic Park Transfer, and then we'll go up to Mill Point Road. Well, sorry, not too many commentary because the driver always just keep on looking on this way, so that's fine. He's probably just looking at the other passengers, but still a little bit scary, so that's fine. More stops. 960 at the front, 2764. of course, because of that guy actually is so slow and doesn't take out his card before actually boarding. You have to actually wait out a red light. Oi! Always take out your card before you board the bus. Don't waste the time. Alright, continue our way. Almost done with free transit zone. Always is the most annoying to deal with the free transit zone. Always. Ooh, good one. Good one. Crossing Causeway, 940, 3316. Now, 940 should be swapped to path when the Armadale line and Thorney line shut down in the future coming up, so that's why. I'm heading to Vic Park here. 178 on the other side. And we just go up top to Canning Highway.
Yes, I asked them, and he said that there's no really on the study, but I didn't let him know to reach the facts. But I also checked
1995 at the front for the 910.
Chris, right?
We will stop actually at the 910 stand, so that's why that guy's actually in the way.
He said that rent is about high enough, so it's made 350, so I don't think I'm gonna move. Yeah.
350? No, 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 no. You know why? You know why? Surya increased. He didn't even crash. Oh, so like every time he used the toilet, and then after that, every time he used the toilet, everything was wet. Like, oh no.
Well, pretty funny actually, because actually a dude just got off the bus and tried to catch the 910 at the front, and then the 910 didn't let him in, so that's why he just had to board again, which is actually so funny. Alright, turn up to Mill Point Road. 935. 2388 and a 270 bendy bus over there. Oh my gosh, that's a very decent one. 3131. That's a really good one.
Tell him that, please, when it's wet, please wash your poop.
Like, I actually found out that most of the time for 270 they uses actually a lot of bendy buses, even off peak for 270. Like, of course, mostly it's B12s. Mostly it's actually B12. But for apparently there's also normal bendy bus B8 over there, but mostly it's B12 that they actually uses. Okay, on to Canning Highway, but we're gonna turn into Mill Point Road at the front to go into South Perth. Unfortunately, we'll be actually missing out the deviation, but that's okay. Bendy bus coming in here at 910. $31.04. But there's also the 33 that actually also travels along here to go to Curtin Central, which I've taken full journey, of course. More 910. Oh, 32. Albert? Alright, so another gas bus just drove by on the 32. So technically if I actually wait for one more service, it will be a gas bus later on actually. 910 over there. Alright, so let's continue our way through.
He's been here for 4 years, so I think he's
And here's where we're gonna turn into Mill Point Road. Oh my gosh. What the hell?
Didn't know he's been here for that long. I didn't know he's been here.
Yeah, now we're turning into Mill Point Road. I've taken this section until South Perth, but I haven't actually continued past that, so.
I want to see his passport, guys. I don't believe that.
I asked also yeah, because he got his passport.
What?
So after moving, you can come the bartender food anything yeah.
But when is he moving out of the country? I think we can offer them
Getting off someone right here. I think we passed through already the deviation section, but I'm not so sure where's the deviation actually.
the bus is doing something else in Google Maps, but that's fine. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, it's that guy that actually doesn't bring his card out. He just got off, and again he wasted time. Like, what the hell? Take out your card before you get off. Okay, so this is actually where I've taken maximum. I've never actually went past here, so that's why we're gonna go past here right now. Alright, so very soon we'll actually go past Angelo Street, which is actually where the 34 also travels along, but we're not gonna have an exact, we literally won't be having an exact same path as the 34, but basically what it is. And you can see this is actually Mill Point Road, that's basically what it is, and return left right here to go onto Angelo Street. Now for the 32, besides that deviation inside, just there you saw earlier on at the on the map, that random just a normal deviation, not a school anything. But when there are actually school deviations, it will actually extend to Como Senior Secondary College, which is actually way away from the Como terminus that we're going to be actually. Right, here is the another stop here. Here's another stop. That was close. So the horizontal path is the 34, just passed by, but now it goes straight down to Como here. Actually, one time, my dad and mom actually has taken this section when they were here, like 2 months ago. because they don't want to walk from Perth Zoo all the way down to where the Italian restaurant down there, Ciao Italia, in South Perth Mill Point Road. So that's why they ended off actually after they visit the Perth Zoo, they actually go ahead and take a 31 up to where the Como terminus is for the 32, and then change the 32 back down to South Perth, which is pretty troll, but that's actually pretty fun as well. Because they're actually having a common stop for the 31 and 32, and also there are stops common for the 30 as well, so that's why later on I'm just going to take the 30 since I'm done with this. South Terrace. Oh no, stop. These are all only by 32, so that's fine. Honestly, 32 is kind of a lame one. It doesn't really actually get anywhere. It's just going to Como. I want to actually take this and film it just to actually call it done with all of the 30s routes, because I have taken everything except the 32, so that's why let's just do it. Ooh, too many roundabouts. Wow, this is so many turns. Too many roundabouts. Turn right. This should be a common path actually for the 31, I think. Yes, 31. 31 also goes here. Yep, we have a common stop here for 31. And then actually at the front is the terminus, so that's why. This is really bumpy. I think we're almost there at the terminus. This is the 30 and 32 stop, then I'm just going to walk back up here. Yep, we're almost at the terminus, just like one more stop. It is 2 more stops, so... and then return at the front, and that's where the terminus is. The terminus is really lame in my opinion. Like, why do you need to terminate right there in the middle of the road? So pointless to terminate right there in the middle of the road, you know. But here we are at the Como Melville Parade terminus, which is basically right next to the Kwinana Freeway, so that's why you see how pointless this is. Let's just get to the terminus and terminate, which is just over there at the stop. Ooh, someone's cutting grass over here. And here's the terminus. Right there, let's get off. Alright, here we are. The whole trip was very bumpy, 2349 here. So you see right here, literally on the grass, right next to Kwinana Freeway. literally right next to Kwinana Freeway, right here. So you can see actually trains. There they go. Nice. There it goes. That's a Coburn train. Okay. Well, there's this guy just parked right here. This is why this thing is so awkward, because whenever I actually pass by on the trains and I just saw a random bus parked in the middle of the road like this, it's just so awkward. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's very bumpy. The driver is a little scary. He just keeps on looking towards my direction, so that's why I'm afraid that he's gonna stop me. But he didn't. So that's why I could have actually filmed a little bit more like freely. You know, not actually need to actually like care about too much. I'm gonna review the video right now. Hopefully it's actually everything works fine. And I'll see you guys next time. Remember to like and subscribe, click the bell so that you can get notifications from my posts. Check out the links in the description down below for my other channels and my Instagram. Click on the videos up top, click on these videos up top, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!